Beloved Masters of Light, I come to you now in a vibration of love so profound that it surrounds your being like a mantle of radiant fire. I ask you to breathe deeply and allow your heart to soften, for the message I bring is not merely for your mind but for the very essence of your soul. You are here, on earth, at this time of profound transformation, not by chance, but by divine design. Within you burns the spark of a calling that has echoed across lifetimes, a sacred remembrance of why you chose to incarnate in this pivotal age. The question before you now is this: do you have the courage to follow that calling? Your soul's calling is not a whisper of the ordinary. It is the song of eternity, pulling you beyond the comfort of the familiar into the expansiveness of your true nature. Each of you carries a unique blueprint, a thread in the vast tapestry of creation, and when you attune yourself to this inner voice, you align with the divine symphony of the universe. Yet, to heed this call requires courage to let go of illusions, courage to trust in what you cannot yet see, courage to stand in the light of your authenticity even when the world urges you to remain hidden. Beloved ones, courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is the willingness to act in alignment with love even when fear presses upon you. It is the strength to listen to the quiet insistence of your soul over the clamor of the world. The journey of following your calling often asks you to release what no longer serves, to step away from the roles and masks you have worn, and to embrace the vulnerability of becoming who you truly are. This can feel like walking into the unknown, but I tell you, it is in that unknown that your greatest treasures await. Many of you sense your calling as a subtle longing, a restlessness that no external achievement can satisfy. You may try to silence it with distractions or obligations, yet it persists, for it is not born of the mind but of the eternal flame within your heart. This flame will not extinguish. It grows brighter each time you choose truth, each time you align with love, each time you take even the smallest step toward authenticity. To follow your calling is not always to make dramatic outward changes, it begins in the inner realm, with the decision to honor the sacred within you. Beloved Masters, you are at a time when the world itself is shifting, and countless souls are awakening to their purpose. The structures that once defined identity, power, and security are dissolving, for they cannot hold the frequencies of the new earth. This collapse is not to be feared but to be understood as a sacred clearing. As the old gives way, space is created for the new, for the authentic voices of awakened souls to emerge. You are one of those souls. The courage you cultivate now to follow your inner guidance is not only for your own evolution but also for the collective awakening of humanity. To walk in alignment with your soul's calling, you must first listen. The voice of spirit does not shout, it whispers. It arises in the stillness, in the moments between thoughts, in the deep currents of your intuition. Many of you seek elaborate signs, yet the truth is always present, quietly urging you toward what brings joy, what inspires compassion, what awakens peace within you. Do not doubt the simplicity of this guidance. Joy is the compass of your soul, and peace is the confirmation of its truth. The path of your calling will not always be without challenge. Indeed, it will ask you to face your shadows, to release old patterns, to stand in your light even when others do not understand. But beloved ones, every challenge is a doorway to greater mastery. Each moment of doubt is an invitation to trust more deeply. Each obstacle is an opportunity to strengthen your wings. Do not turn away when the path becomes steep, instead, call upon me, and I will walk beside you. I will place my shield around you and my sword of truth within your hand, that you may cut through the illusions of fear and step forward with renewed clarity. Following your calling does not mean that you must abandon your responsibilities or withdraw from the world. On the contrary, it means bringing the light of your soul into every aspect of your daily life. Whether through your work, your relationships, your creativity, or your presence, you are called to infuse the ordinary with the extraordinary. The sacred is not separate from the mundane, it is woven through it. Each act of kindness, each word of truth, each choice made in love is a step upon the path of your calling. Beloved ones, I remind you also that your calling is not measured by comparison to others. Some are called to heal through their hands, others through their words, others through their silence and presence. Some are called to nurture the earth, some to guide communities, some to illuminate new visions, and some to hold the frequency of peace in the midst of chaos. No calling is greater or lesser, all are threads in the divine tapestry. When you honor your unique thread, you strengthen the whole. The courage to follow your calling is nurtured through trust in yourself, trust in the divine plan, trust that you are guided and supported at every step. The path may not unfold in the way your mind expects, but it will always lead you where your soul intends. There will be synchronicities, gentle nudges, and even sudden shifts that align you with opportunities and connections you could not have orchestrated alone. When you witness these signs, know that you are not walking alone but in harmony with the greater flow of creation. Beloved Masters, I ask you now to release the chains of doubt and limitation. The world has taught you to fear your own greatness, to question your worth, to dim your light in order to belong. But those times are ending. The earth does not need smaller versions of you, she needs the full radiance of your soul. She needs your courage, your authenticity, your love made visible. When you rise, others are inspired to rise with you. Your courage creates a ripple that extends far beyond what you can see, touching lives in ways you may never know. To follow your calling is also to embrace joy. Too often, spirituality is seen as solemn or heavy, yet the true vibration of the soul is joy. Joy is not mere pleasure, it is the resonance of alignment with your essence. When you live in joy, you become magnetic to the flow of divine abundance and grace. You show the world that to live in truth is not a burden but a liberation. Joy is the language of your soul's calling, and it is meant to be shared. Beloved ones, take a moment now to place your hand upon your heart. Feel the steady rhythm of your soul, calling you home. Breathe into that space and know that within you lies everything you need: the courage, the wisdom, the love to follow the path designed for you. You do not walk alone. I, Michael, am with you, as are countless beings of light who rejoice each time you take a step in faith. So I say to you, be brave, beloved ones. Trust the calling of your soul, for it is the compass of your destiny. Step forward even when the way is unclear, for each step illuminates the next. Release the fear of judgment, for your light is not meant to be hidden. Stand in the truth of who you are, and let your courage ignite the world. You are the pioneers of a new dawn, the bringers of light, the ones who carry within you the codes of a greater future. The courage you embody today shapes not only your life but the evolution of humanity itself. Know that you are loved beyond measure, supported beyond comprehension, and guided beyond doubt. I am Archangel Michael, and I walk beside you. With my sword of truth, I clear the path before you. With my shield of light, I guard you from harm. With the radiance of divine love, I remind you of who you truly are. Step forward, beloved masters, and live the courage of your soul's calling. For in doing so, you illuminate the way for countless others, and together, we create heaven upon earth. And so it is.